This is my wife's daughter's little car, and it's a sporty little thing. It's a Subaru wagon. These things are pretty fast, little turbocharged sport car kind of thing. But this being Maine and all, it's come up with a couple of rusty spots. There's one right here. See that? That ain't bad. But it could get bad if it wasn't addressed. I think there's one spot on a fender somewhere. Look here. See that? That ain't bad either, but so what I'm gonna do, that ain't bad. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sand that down and 415 it and prime it. If I see that it needs it, I'll put a little of that putty on it. And then we'll see if we can find some touch-up paint. I believe that's the only two spots I see. But I believe if we do that, we can keep it from rusting out more. That'd be a beautiful thing. That's what I'm thinking. I'll turn off my air compressor. Oh, I've had dreams and visions about my hot rod lately. I won't talk too much about this today because we got company. But I've really been thinking a lot about how I would like to tear this thing apart. Not tear it apart, but take it apart, make a few changes, do an engine rebuild, put it back together. I was over visiting Dale the other day, and I kind of got inspired about some different things I could do, and I spent all week looking at pictures of it, you know, and thinking about the possibilities. And I got a lot of ideas, but it means I need to pull the body off of it, I need to pull the motor out of it, I need to rebuild the motor, I need to fix that clutch, and I need to redirect the exhaust, because I want this to be a car I can jump in and drive out of state if I want to, and I don't think I could get away with driving it with these exhausts. And I want to cut my frame back here and deepen the hump so it gets a little more bounce, so that when I hit a bump, it's got more room for that rear end to give. And then when I get it back together, I wouldn't have any problem jumping in it and driving it for 100 miles or so, or 2 or 3. So anyway, I'm inspired about that, but I can't get to it right now because I got a lot of other things to do. But you know, I'm going to retire one of these days. And you know, I spent last winter working on this Ford, and the Ford's passably good right at the moment. I may spend this next winter working on that one. I may pull that one all apart and redo everything like I want it this winter. Oh, that's what I'm dreaming about. Sure is. Sure is.